I'm on my way to Walmart over here. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff in the news. The numbers are coming down in New York. New York is not too far from here. And this is New Jersey, and New Jersey's getting, the numbers are, they got pretty high numbers in New Jersey, but this is week 3 of our shutdown in America. And like I said, the numbers are coming down. Most of the stuff in New York is closed, except for essential services. Restaurants are closed, bars are closed. The same thing's pretty much true in New Jersey. Haircutting salons are closed. People are mostly staying inside. People are advised to stay inside unless you have to come outside. And I got to go to the store over there, so I got my mask with me. I got my mask in my pocket. I don't think they'll let you in the store if you don't have a mask on. But like I said, the numbers have been coming down in New York for the last few days, and that's good. But people want to get back to work. People don't want to sit at home. Some people are working. A lot of people are working, still working. Like I see construction people, the food delivery people are working. But the officials, they don't want this disease to crop back up again. Right now, the numbers aren't all the way down. They're still, actually, the numbers are kind of plateauing at the top. The number of new cases is plateauing, and the deaths are still pretty high. But they were predicting numbers of a few days ago. The authorities, the experts, were predicting deaths of 240 million. If we did everything right. But people are safe distancing. People are washing their hands. People are trying to sanitize everything. So the numbers are starting to come down. I don't think the numbers are going to be quite as high as the experts were saying. Right now, the numbers are in America is about 15,000 deaths, which is a high number. And it's very sad. It's tragic for the families involved and the people that are killed by the disease. I personally know somebody who actually died from the disease. It wasn't like a real close friend, but it was somebody who I actually knew. It was one of my neighbors. So this is a serious thing. We really want to give some shout outs to a few people, like the doctors and nurses, the healthcare workers. They've been under a lot of stress, especially in New York. The hospitals in New York were very overwhelmed, and these people, they put themselves on the line. Some of the workers actually get sick, but they're taking every precaution they can. I heard that some of the hotels in New York, the fancy hotels, really, are giving some of their rooms over to the healthcare workers so they don't have to go home and infect their families with this disease. So our gratitude, our thanks goes to the healthcare workers. We're so appreciative of the job that they do, and when this is over, they deserve a good rest, because they've been put under a lot of stress by this. And we also want to give a shout out to the cops and the emergency care workers. They're under a lot of stress too. A lot of cops are calling in sick. They come in close contact with the public every day, and that means that they have a very high exposure to this disease. So they're under a lot of stress, and also the ambulance drivers, people like that, people who are out there in public, dealing with the public every day. They're at risk, but thank goodness the numbers are coming down, so they should be out of harm's way from this disease very soon. Let's hope so. And I also want to give a shout out to the American people. The American people are the reason why these numbers are coming down. These numbers are coming down because everybody's following the guidelines. They're safe distancing, washing their hands, wearing their face masks, and that's really a good thing. So the American people deserve our thanks. You give yourselves a pat on the back. You're doing a great job. I personally thank you. You know, when the officials said that this might go to 240 million people, you know, that was a very frightening number. But the numbers that we actually have are way much lower than that. Very small percentage of that. It's only like at about 15,000 more now. There might be more in the next week or two, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything like the experts were predicting. The experts were using computer models, and the computer models are only as good as the numbers you put in. And so they put in the numbers they had, and they came up with, the computer said it was a number of 240 million, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anywhere near that. So it's closer to what the flu is generally every year, so we should be grateful for that. Big shout out to all those people, the hospital workers, the police, and the American people. You guys, you're doing a great job. Keep doing it. Keep safe distancing, wash your hands, and wear your face masks. And we're beating this disease, so looks like there might be bright days ahead. A lot better than what we've gone through, but this has been a teachable moment. I think we've all learned a lot from this, and if this ever comes along again, and hopefully it won't, but we'll know next time how to handle it. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye.